So, based on what you think at the moment, how long do you think it will take you to become a successful trader?
To be honest, couple years.
Couple of years?
Yeah, well, okay, so I know in the first year, because you'll be guiding me, I won't be making as much mistakes as compared if I didn't have your guidance.
Yeah.
Right. But even then, in any skill, it'll take a couple of years to even become fully successful.
Yeah.
Don't you think? So,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so I don't expect to be hitting 400 greens in the next month or anything like that. That's just
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a very good answer.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they believe that, when they first start trading, they think that they can make a lot of money in 1 week or 2 weeks or even in a month or 2 months. I remember reading some comments before in some groups where a guy came in and he was fresh off the bat, and he was saying that I'm a newbie, can somebody teach me how to trade? And then about roughly around 4 weeks later, he came back and he said, I'm sick of and tired of this trading stuff because I think it's all bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah. So he said that, and
Oh dear. Oh my.
and because he didn't realize it, and because he probably went onto one of those scammy websites saying that he can make X amount of return in the next 7 days or 30 days, and he didn't realize that it's actually a really legitimate business. Yeah. So it's not one of those things that it's a get rich quick scheme.
Exactly. And also you got to consider the fact that especially with the hype nowadays, everyone else, your average trader is considering themselves as a professional trader, but really they've only been in for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Compared to 17 years. There's a big difference.
Yeah, but you know what? Actually, as always, guys, make sure you hit the bell notification icon and hit the like button. Make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm to work. As I mentioned before, when I upload my next video, I'm going to be around for the first 60 minutes to answer all your questions live. I think if I can remove all the noise and simplify it in a way where it's just it's just simple rule sets, I think you can do it in 3 to 6 months if you did all the homework properly. Okay, there's going to be a lot of homework in there, and most of that is recognizing patterns. Okay, so I don't know whether it's going to be possible or not. Like I said, it's an experiment at the moment, so I'm excited as much as Chauvy is excited to see whether it's going to work or not. If it does work, then definitely I'll be showing you guys how to do the same thing. So we're going to be starting with Chauvy first as a case study, and then I'll be able to create something from that. Because coming from my perspective, since I've been trading for so long, the way I developed my trading skill is actually just putting in my 10,000 plus hours over the last 17 years, looking at charts every single day and developing it that way. And that's something that I can't kind of pass to a brand new trader. And that's why it's good coming from Chauvy, because she hasn't experienced trading before. So without experience trading before, she can come in and start from a fresh, clean slate. And I think that's the best way to come, because what I've noticed anyway is sometimes when people come and ask me for trading advice, they already have a preconceived idea of how to look at a chart or how to look in certain indicators and things like that. And I normally have to come and tell them to forget everything that they've learned and start from the very basic, okay, which is just the chart itself and not looking at anything else. So that's what I'll be doing with Chauvy. It's just showing her the basics and giving her some simple rules to follow.
Oh, I kind of have a question. So
Yep.
you said that you'll try and consider make me into a successful trader, but what would you determine from a novice to be successful in their trade?
Anyone that can make money consistently.
So no percentage or anything, like
Nothing.
Just be green.
Yeah, but what happens is, just because you have a high win-loss ratio doesn't mean you're a successful trader. For example, you can have a 90% win-loss ratio, but if your losses are bigger than 90% of your wins, then you're going to consistently lose as well.
Yeah.
And if you look at it from the perspective of a casino, over 1,000 people that runs through the casino, they know that the probability is actually in their favor, and that's how they make their money. Yeah. Okay, so trading is the same. We have to know that the probability is in our favor to execute our system. Okay, so there's no certification or anything like that to say you're a successful trader.
No.
Yeah, so if you're making money consistently every single month, then that's, to me anyway, that's successful.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did do a survey last time in one of my groups, and I did say, you know, are you a beginner, intermediate, advanced, or successful? Because there could be people that have had 10 years experience and they can't make money, but they know all the lingo, they know all the indicators, they know every single pattern, you know, that there is, but they're not they're not profitable. So if they're not profitable, then they're not successful, but they are an advanced trader, they're not beginner.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But when I say consistent, it has to be over the long stretch as well. But if you're day trading, let's say the Forex market, you're not going to be going through the cycle of the market that a normal stock person would go through if you were to invest in stocks. Because normally somebody that invests in stock would buy, let's say for example, during March, at the moment in 2020, when everything kind of dropped, you see, that's why there's a lot of influx of people investing in stocks and making a lot of money now. They don't really know how to trade. They're just going in and buying the dips. And then when the market starts to go up, they're making money. Everyone's making money at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and which is very scary, because if they're making money now, right, they think that it's easy to make money. And the market doesn't create opportunities like this all the time, right? Whereas if we day trade, where we're not just buying and holding and buying and holding, we're buying the market when it goes up, we're buying the market when it goes down, then that actually happens every day. It doesn't matter what cycle the market's in, whether it's a down market, a sideways market, or a bull market.
Yep.
Yeah. In between those different cycles, you can actually trade all the different patterns in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why when people ask me, oh, how was your trading during March?
Yeah.
It's the same like any other day.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like to me that, like, I guess, like, you know, the novices who are actually making money now, would they be in trouble when they apply that same formula to how the market would be stabilizing in like the next year or two?
Yep, definitely. That's because they only have one trick at the moment, which is buying at the dip. Okay, which is fine at the moment because there's a pandemic that's going around, which is pushing all the prices down. But that doesn't mean that that's actually the value of the company, right? So if we're going to go through, let's say, a recession similar to what happened back in the GFC in 2008, that whole section lasted for maybe 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so imagine you're buying in March and then it goes down. And then you're buying in April and it goes down. And then it keeps going down for like, you know, a good period. That buying in the dip strategy and holding and waiting, it's not going to work. Okay, so, and especially with the new traders that are trading on margin and they're going all in per trade, one losing day, they're already losing so much money. Imagine it was a multi-day loss or multi-week or multi-month loss.
Oh, no.
Imagine. So that's something that for us as day traders doesn't mean anything to us. Every day is a new day. Like we start every day like a fresh, clean slate. So we come in, we look at the charts. Oh, is it going to go up today or go down today? If it goes down today, if it meets our rules, we trade it down. If we think it's going to go up today, if it meets our rule, we go up. We trade a long position. If it's going to go sideways, we can actually trade the channels as well.
Okay.
So we decide what
Fascinating.
kind of strategies we trade, and we take little bits and pieces in between them. Let me ask you another question. Let's say after 3 months, 6 months, and you're making really good money from trading, would you consider trading full time?
I love my research a bit too much for that.
So you'll just continue to go to work? Yeah.
I mean, like, well, it just depends. I mean, like, with my type of job, with research amongst children, it gives me quite meaning and purpose in life.
Yeah.
So even actually, and I know not many people would say this, but like if I had a choice to even like work for free, researching, I would.
Yeah.
That's how much.
That's great.
It's just my passion. But with day trading, you know, if I do also fall in love with that, I'm pretty sure I can work something out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do feel like day trading would probably give me the flexibility to even do research for free, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, day trading will give you the flexibility to work,
Yeah.
you know, 3 times a week instead of 5 days a week, 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week, if you decide to do that.
Which is actually something I would like to work towards. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been fun making this episode with Chauvy today. I hope you follow us on our journey and on Chauvy's journey. I think you can learn a lot from this one. She's going to be sharing her experiences over the next few weeks and months to see whether she's been making money, whether she's consistent, or she's throwing in the towel. So we don't know where how it's going to go. But I have a good feeling that it's going to turn out really, really well. So stick around. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment below, click the bell notification icon so that when we release a new video, you are notified.
Every like gets a kiss.
So what's the real reason why you decided to start trading?
Make money.
To make money?
Well,
what do you want to buy?
it's a bit personal, right?
I don't know, is it?
Oh
Is
dear. Buy myself a new boyfriend, that's what. No, buy myself a new boyfriend.
For the viewers.
Single.
Single.
Ready to mingle.
On eHarmony?
Hinge.
So are you on eHarmony?
No, Hinge.
Hinge.
Yeah, eHarmony's for old people.
Oh, okay. So you're on Hinge.
Yeah.
How do you spell Hinge?
Hinge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your name on Hinge?
Chauvy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. If you want to find her on Hinge, you can go there, find her on Hinge.
Just look
Hit her
up
on
my
Hinge.
Instagram, her Chauvy D. Burgess.